This conference will now be recorded.
Right, so good morning, all of you. So last session we are discussing DOM. So how can we select the elements from a document? In how many ways? Six ways. What are the 6 ways? By name, query selector, all. Very good, thank you. So last session we seen some example. Did you check this example? Last session I asked you, everybody needs to practice it. Hmm? What it is called in HTML? Element. Same element in JavaScript, what we can call? Object. Type, name, ID, what we can call? Attributes. The same ID, type, name in JavaScript we can call properties of the right element, attribute, object, properties. In HTML we will call element. In JavaScript same element is called as what? Object. Okay, na? Right, chill. Let's move for another example. Now let us open this file. Right, next methods. Set attributes, get attribute. Oh, first write the set attribute. Write the definition. Write it points. Three methods: set attribute, get attribute, remove attribute. These three methods are for what? Only modifying the elements. I will tell you. What is DOM? Finally, selecting and inserting, updating, right? Okay. Next method, create element. By using this method, we can create an element. Case sensitive attribute, get attribute, set attribute, A capital, create element, E capital, create text node, T capital, N capital. So almost all we are writing. Yesterday 6 methods, today almost all 6 or 7 methods we are writing. Yesterday 6 methods you written selecting elements, but today the methods we are writing, by using these methods we can remove, we can update, we can create, we can insert. Append child is there na, append child is nothing but inserting element into the particular. So we'll show you append or insert. ఇక్కడ రాసేటప్పుడు write like this, append or insert, write the word like this, maybe you will get the clarity. We can append or insert an element or child as a child of another element. Then yeah, let's move for an examples on the same thing. Okay, right, are you done? Let's create a file. dom2.html is a file. Remove the code, whatever I have. Fine. H1 open, H1 close, or right? Yeah. So block and something is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then right. How can we access all these elements? Very good. Get element by class name. Right. Where elements is equal to document dot get elements by class name. What's the name of the class? Block. Block, not dot, only block. Dot ekkada ravali? Selector. Selector, query selector, only dot. But here just write the class name. If you can print these elements, now this is going to be, yeah, I'm getting this output like this. F12 in the console, you see, in the console, we are going to get all the elements like this. Collection 5. Why 5? It's a collection array. This collection array contains 5 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For all these elements, I want to add an ID. ID. How can I add an ID? But ID is not there. But by using JavaScript, I want to add an ID. How can I do this? Append child. ID is what? Attribute na. How can we add attribute? Set attribute method is there. What I want to add? ID. What is ID? Attribute. So first you write a loop for it. For let item of elements. I'm writing like this. Okay na? If I print the item, what is the output I can see? I'm refreshing. in the console, can we get all the elements? See, you are getting each and every div now, each and every div, right? So that what is this item? Item is nothing but every element. Type of, if you can, what is the output of type of? Every item is what? Element. What is the type of item? Object. Remember carefully. Every item is what? Object. In HTML, if there is element in JavaScript, what does that element become? Object. Don't forget this basic. Okay. Then, so now, okay, I got the clarity. Upon this object, item dot set attribute, a capital ATTRIBUT attribute. In this set attribute, what you want to add? ID. What is the value you want to add? Okay, right, title or something like this. Because of this, if you can refresh the page now, can we see all these elements are having type attribute? Sorry, ID. ID is added. ID, title, title, title. But ID same. We cannot take same ID, right? Then how do I take this? ID should never be same. It should be some unique value. What shall I do for this? How can I make this? మీరు ఎలా చేయొచ్చు? ఎలా చేయొచ్చు? Let I equal to 0. Outside లో declaring I. ఇక్కడ మీరు title plus I. You write this I. And inside the loop you write I plus plus. Like this also we can write. Now if I can refresh the page now, you see what is ID? Title 0, title 1, title 2, title 3, title 4. Always ID is unique na? ID ఎప్పుడు కూడా unique ఉండాలి. అంటే by using JavaScript, how can we generate an attribute? This is a way of generating an attribute. So I want to design this also. Then how can I design this guys here? Item dot style dot border equal to okay, style dot item dot style. What is item? Object dot style dot property name. What is the name of the property? Border. This is going to be 2 pixel solid red border I'm taking. Now for every element you can see the border. How border is added? Using JavaScript or using CSS, or using CSS or using JavaScript? JavaScript. We can do all these things. Like for all the elements I added the border. You see, and the style which you added is appended to the element as what? Inline style. Remember carefully. Style border equal to something added na. This is coming like an inline style. Always the styles will come. The styles which you are adding by using JavaScript always appended on the element as an inline style. Inline style. Right? Like this we can do the thing. Okay now. No, I don't want to design this, sir. Okay. Now observe this carefully. There is no class. There is no class. Only you have 5 divs. Remove the class. I'm removing the class. You have only 5 divs. But tell me, get elements by class name will work here? No. Why? Because there is no, right? Obviously, get elements by tag name. Tag name. What is the name of the tag? Div. Write the div. Tag name you have to write it here. Now, if we can check the same thing again, you will get the same output now. IDs are added. You see, IDs are added. So in CSS, I am refining one style. Let us go for the style tag open, style tag close. All of you see this carefully. Style open, style close. Yeah. Right. In this style, let me create a class. BLOCK block. Block is created. So here, after creating the block, I am writing height is equal to 100. Sorry. Display inline block. Okay, now if I refresh the page, what is the output? Will all they come side by side? No. Why they are not coming side by side? Class is not applied. I want to apply this class using JavaScript. Tell me please. Item dot set attribute. What you want to add? Class. What is the name of the class in CSS you created? Block. This is a way of adding. ID is added. Now you see, if you can refresh the page now, you see all are coming side by side. And what is the class added? Class block added. Say using JavaScript we can do this type of things also. Remember carefully. Today we are able to, first of all, if you want to add or remove, first you have to select the element. Na? Without selecting element, how can I add an attribute to that element? No. So that's why first you should know selecting elements. But if you don't want this, what you can write, one more method, query selector also we can write. Na? QUERYSELECT or query selector I am writing. If I refresh the page now, oh, you are not getting anything. Why are you not getting anything? Anything wrong? Query selector, QUERY, query selector. Okay, refresh the page now. Are you getting anything? Elements are not iterable. Why elements are not iterable? It's not a array or something, it's a node list actually. Then you have to use what? Loop. Miru, okay, not ULLI. So you can use, first of all, print it. Console.log, what it is going to be called? Elements. If you can print it, now you are going to get node list. What you are getting? What query selector will give you? Only one element. Then one element, how can I iterate? Right. Query selector all means now all elements. Now you see all elements are coming. Now this is iterable. So now you enable this logic again. Let me show you whether this is iterating all the elements or not. Now can you see? This is iterated again. You understand? Query selector will select only one element. Then so the error is what? This is elements are not iterable. Iterable means if that is an array or list, then I can iterable. That's why the error is coming like this. Okay, na? Right. Fine. One more example. dom3.html is another file. Let's create one more example. Okay. Okay, na? Not input type text, input type equal to password. Some ID is equal to pass or anything. Name equal to pass. If you want design, you design it. Right now I don't want to design anything. Just leave this. No problem. Just leave this. Okay. Here is a password box. Able to say anything? Nothing. Okay. Go to any of the website. Did you come through these questions, interview questions? If you have free time, go through the interview questions. These are enough actually. The password I entered. There is a icon. Click on the icon. Click on this icon. Click on the icon. Click on the icon. I want to implement the same functionality right now. Now, how do I do this? Same functionality I want to implement. ఎలా చేద్దాం చెప్పండి మీరు? Font awesome. I need the library. Copy this. Yeah, just refresh the page. On click this icon, what are the password you entered? On click the password I want to show. On click I want to hide. చెప్పండి ఎలా చేద్దాం దీన్ని మనం ఒక బటన్ లో కూడా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు అండి మీరు ఒక టేక్ దిస్ ఇంటూ ఏ బటన్ ఓపెన్ బటన్ క్లోజ్ ఆల్సో లేదంటే డైరెక్ట్ గా రాసుకోండి ఇబ్బంది ఏం లేదు నో నీడ్ టు వరీ డైరెక్ట్లీ ఓకేనా నో నీడ్ ఎనీ పేరెంట్ జస్ట్ లీవ్ లైక్ దిస్ anybody tell me please on click this icon I want to hide the password I want to show the password ఇప్పుడు ఒకటి చెప్పండి అందరూ కూడా why this is coming dot 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 because type equal to password very good if I write type equal to text now you see you are able to see why you are able to see because type equal to text when you are unable to see type equal to password unable to see type equal to text you are able to see okay na logic I need logic so on click the button on click the button toggle password toggle one function for both toggle password is a function toggle password is a function that function I am creating here create the function toggle password so first of all let me get the password how to get the password take the element let pass is equal to document dot get element by id only ele na right ele element by id what is id text box id password okay no problem here also you take password no worries take otherwise pwd variable name is your choice okay as well as tell me one thing what is event dot target on which one you are clicking that is event dot target what is event dot target అంటే nothing but I tag అంటే సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఒకసారి all of you console.log pwd print the pwd in the same way console.log print event.target also event.target what is event.target what is event.target what is event.target click cheyandi event.target means the current element that you are clicking the current element that you are clicking that is called event.target okay this is the thing anybody tell me on click this I want to show the password on click this I want to hide the password okay set attribute very good what I have to do here tell me please somebody is saying that pwd dot set attribute okay attribute but attribute inside this attribute type equal to text now you see observe this carefully here also what is the type equal to right now for the password box type is what password you enter this all of you when I am clicking the button can you see type is changed what text again on click what I have to change type equal to password then you have to write one condition if the element type is password make text if the element type is text make password so condition will be like this try to see what is the condition I am going to write observe this carefully pwd dot get attribute first of all write this attribute of type equal to text so initially what password okay what is pwd the element get attribute what is the get attribute of type this is the type what is the value of type password and password is matched then what I will do what I will do. So చెప్పండి what we will do. Otherwise write a condition like this: if condition password is equal to matched, then do something, not matched, do something. Tell me please now what I have write the logic here. pwd dot set attribute attribute attribute. What is the type I have to change? Type equal to text. All password type is password, we have to make text. So if this is going to be text, then make it as a password. That's all. Now you see, on click the button is changing or not. You see, I'm entering the password. Submit this. Able to see. Click this again. Click this again. Toggling na. ఇక్కడ చూసారు, ఇది మీకు టగుల్ అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు మీరు రైట్ సైడ్ లో. You see, on click the button, type equal to what? Text. On click the button, type equal to what? Password. And we are writing condition. If type is password, make text. If type is text, make password. We are toggling between the two values. అలానే this icon. What is this icon? Right. So icon also I want to change. Icon means what? Event dot target. So event dot target dot set attribute. In this set attribute class, what is the class we have to change? fa I slash. Okay, fa I slash. I will tell you what is I slash. fa I only, I only. Now you see, if I can refresh the page now, can you see? On click this, right? Icon also toggling na, right? Now enter the password. Icon is also, and you click this again. This is also coming like this. These are pure real-time scenario na. Generally we will see, right, but maybe design may be different. Here the design is different, here the design may be different, but the functionality is common. You design it later, design is secondary. Concentrate on the functionality. Okay, check this now. Write this also quickly if you want. If you want to write it very quickly, don't waste the time, otherwise leave it. You won't write. Snap or something maybe take lot of time. Then స్నాప్ తీసుకుంటారా లేకపోతే తీసుకున్నారా స్నాప్? రాయండి పర్లేదు, రైట్ ఇట్, నో వరీస్. Written? Right. The same logic in shortcut way, how can you write? Why should I write this much logic here? Can I write it in shortcut? Not arrow function, same thing. Question mark. This is. Otherwise, this is. Understand what I'm writing here? See it carefully what I'm doing here. All in one line I written. Okay, na? So what I written? Password dot pwd dot get attribute equal to password. Then change the password. Otherwise, change the password type to password. This will also will work. Ternary operator. So now you see, enter the value, submit the password, working. Submit the password is working. Then what about the icon? Icon also should toggle na. Then tell me please, how do I write it? Event dot target current element dot get attribute. What is the class? Class dot includes. What includes method will do? Includes uh, includes I slash ఉందా ఉంటే చెప్పండి వాట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్ లేదు మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ గా ఉందంటే లెట్ ఐకాన్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఈవెంట్ డాట్ టార్గెట్ ఇప్పుడు ఈవెంట్ డాట్ టార్గెట్ కరెంట్ ఎలిమెంట్ అప్పుడు ఈ ప్లేస్ లో మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉందంటో అక్కడ ఐకాన్ రాసు ఐకాన్ డాట్ గెట్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ ఇంక్లూడ్స్ ఐ స్లాష్ కనుకుంటే దెన్ icon dot set attribute what is the class fa I otherwise I slash like this we can write. So which one you feel easy you can go with that. Now I am clicking on the same thing. Yep, but like the same with the ternary operator we written with the ternary operator. So this is the way of writing. There is no if and else. So this is all one, this is all one. What is includes method? What is icon dot get attribute? First understand this after that snaps. అర్థమైందా ఫస్ట్ ఇది? You understand? What is this icon dot get attribute? Icon means that is the icon. This is the I icon. Get attribute of class. What is the value of it? FAI. FAI includes I slash no. That's why this is going to be updated with I. If that is not included, then this is going to be updated. So you see how this is all works will be like this. Of course, you understand. Includes is a method which is the part of string. Of course, this is also available in array also. We are checking. So class includes I slash. If it is true, set this attribute. If it is not, set this attribute. So that's what the logic we written there. Okay, right, chalo. So let's go. So this is also a logic that we can write either that way, either this way. So which one you're flexible, you write it, no worries about it. But some people will write like this also in a shortcut way. Then we should understand about this also. Okay, right. Yeah. Layout right, so write like this also. Password type equal to password. Set this, otherwise set this. Same here also. So icon dot get attribute of the includes question mark followed by true block and followed by false block. Anyone you can write it, no problem. Okay, right. Both will work. Right. So what are you doing right now? You are modifying the attribute. You are modifying the attribute. That is what is DOM? Modifying elements. Updating elements, nothing but modifying or updating. We are updating the classes, we are modifying the classes, we are adding and we are changing, something like this. Okay, right. And we are able to select right. Okay, right. Right. Another example. Let's go for another example. dom4.html. H1 open, H1 close. Pick me to hide. Pick me to remove. On which you are clicking that I want to remove. That I want to remove. How do I do this? Tell me please. On which element you are clicking, that element I want to remove.
First we have to select that element.
Select that element.
Get element by tag name.
I don't want to use tag name. Name, okay. Tag name, okay. Where elements is equal to elements. Elements is equal to you are saying that document document dot get element by id. What is the id? I don't have any id na. Then why will you say id? Get elements by tag name. Yeah, I taken tag name. What is the name of the tag? H1. Right. H1. Sorry, H1. Which one I am thinking that I want to hide?
Event dot target.
How do I know on which I clicked? I want to know on which element I clicked. So here you write on click. Write the same function for everyone. Then function remove me. Right. Which one you click that I want to remove? There is a remove method. But what I have to remove? Which one you clicked that I want to remove? How do I know which one you clicked?
By using
Event dot target. What target will give you on which element you are clicking? That is dot remove. That's all. Remove is a method. Event dot target means the element you clicked. Dot remove means that element will be removed. Now you see, run this file. You can run the file. Open in default viewer. F12. Right. You see, I'm clicking on the fourth one. Fourth one is removed or hidden. Removed. Hidden is different. Remove is different. Hidden means what? Display none. Remove means removing the element from the DOM. Right, click this again. If I can click this again, removed. Click this again, removed. Click this again, removed. Removed. All are removed. Now body is going to be like this. If I can reload, then they will come back again. When you are reloading, they will come back again. Okay, right. So this is going to be called remove method. Which one you are clicking, that is going to be remove method. Okay, my point is what? Same point I'm taking here. Again, same file I'm copying. dom5.html is a file. Guys, I don't want on click. So there is no on click. There is no on click. But which one you clicked that I want to remove? Which one you clicked that I want to remove? Which one you are clicking that I want to remove? But I don't want it on click. No ID, no class, nothing. Element name only. Which one you are clicking that I want to remove? But you definitely you are saying that click event. You have to fire a click event on the H1. But I'm saying that don't write manually click event. How can we add an event to an element in runtime? Write the question. Write the question. Very important question. How can we add? How can we add an event to an element in runtime? In runtime, in the sense on load. In runtime. In runtime. Runtime means what? This is on load the page. How can we add an event to an element in runtime? Question anybody? Answer? How can we add events to an element in runtime? Events, multiple events also, or one event, whatever it may be, event or events. How can we add an event to an element in runtime?
Set attribute.
చెప్పండి ఎలా యాడ్ చేయాలి?
Set attribute.
Write the method add event listener method. Add event listener method. Same way, how can we remove an event from an element in runtime? Remove event listener method. We don't want to set on click on focus, but I want to click, I want to hide it. Object dot add event listener inside the event name, first parameter event name, event comma function. Function name, better write function name. Same object dot remove event listener. What event you want to remove from the element? Function name. All parameter optional, use capture. Use capture, write the word like this only. I will tell you what is this use capture. This is always optional parameter, third one. Remove event doesn't require. Only two. Then right, let's show you the same thing. Okay, first of all, before going to this DOM 5, let us create one file DOM 6. After that, I will come back there. Yeah, try to see guys here. You have a button. You have a button. Generally, the button is going to be click me. Button have an ID btn. Button have an ID called btn. Do something is a function. Let's write a message called alert. Clicked. Simply I write something called clicked I written. Okay na? Clicked I written something. చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు what is our agenda? On click the button, I want to call this function. Normally how do we do ante, we will do on click is equal to, we will attach the function, do something, we will do like this generally. So when you are clicking the button, obviously the function it is attached to it, obviously that is going to be called, yes, this calling. Now what is my agenda here? I don't want to write on click here, but on click the button I want to call this function. How can we attach this function to this element? Right, first of all get that element, where element is equal to document dot, all of you see this carefully, document dot get element by id. What is id? btn. What is btn? I want to attach this function to this btn. How do I do? btn is what? Object. Element is object na? Object dot add event listener. Listener, in this listener what you want to add? Click event. On what? Oh, click event. On click, what function you want to call? Do something is the function name. Do something, don't add parentheses. Parentheses you cannot add, just write the function name only. But if you add parentheses, onload function will be called. I don't want to call onload. On click the button only I want to call. So don't add parentheses here. By forgetting, some people will take parentheses, don't take the parentheses. Okay, now you see, is it attached or not? You check this. Now you see, on click the button calling now means that what, in runtime we are not writing manually on click. On runtime, at the time of loading the page, we are attaching a function to the button. This is called runtime adding an event. Write this also quickly. Then okay, after clicking this I want to remove the event. See, for every time when I'm clicking, event is calling. On click, every time I'm calling. Okay, I want to fire one time only. See, every time when you're clicking, event is calling na. One time I want to click, next time onwards I don't want to allow you to click. I mean, even though if you can click the button, I don't want to call the function. That it means what? Once you clicked, after your task is completed, remove that event. How do I remove that event? After this is completed, after you're writing some logic, at the bottom of it, what we can do, btn dot What you can do, btn dot remove event listener, listener. What is the event you want to listen? Click, and function name also you write. Do something also we have tried. Of course, this is not required. Do something. Now you people see this carefully. Of writing some logic, okay? Just you remove this, no problem. Right. This is some logic. Now you see btn dot. Sorry. Okay. Now check this carefully. First of all, if you have any error, we will see. I think no error. Click the button. After closing the alert, okay. Now I am clicking it again. Is it calling? No, it is not calling. Only one time click. So after clicking, what is happening? We are removing the event. The event is removed. And in runtime, on load the page, how to add, how to remove the events from an element. Sometimes you cannot click multiple times. In the entire session, you have to click only one time. You have to click only one time. I don't want to allow you to click multiple times. Clicked, completed. You cannot click again. So how to change the label of this also? If you want to change the label, you see, I am writing this na, click alert na. No, I don't want to write alert. btn dot inner html equal to, you write something called clicked. Right, to see the button label will automatically change. All of you observe this. What is the button label right now? Click me. On click the button, what is the label? Clicked. Again, if I can click, nothing. Why? Because event is removed. See, the button label initially at the time of loading, what? Click me. But on click the button, I am changing the label of the button to clicked. Initially, click me. So now this is going to be like this. You see, click me. ఒక్కోసారి ఏమవుతుంది, not only this, on click for fetching data, you're writing something called loading. It will be like this. Okay, you have to wait until you got the data. Loading. After that, you even if you are clicking, I don't want to call the function until this is completed loading. Once loading completed, then let me enable the data again. I mean that event again. Such a kind of logics, if you want to perform in the real time, yes, we will do like this. Exactly. Okay, na? Right. Yeah. Let's continue tomorrow with some more examples. But don't forget this. Tomorrow, I will discuss about the same thing again. Event bubbling, event capturing. What is the concept? Event bubbling, event capturing, as well as DOM 5 example also we have to discuss. Which one you are clicking that I want to remove. Shall we do it quickly right now? How do I remove this? See, where element is equal to document dot query 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 SEL is your query selector all in this h1 tag I am taking. So what is the console? You can get it. Console dot log of elements means you are going to get all the elements na? Right? Obviously, you are going to get all the elements in the console. F12 and see the elements in the console. You are getting all the 5 node list. For every element, I want to add an event. How do I do this, guys? Here, remember carefully. You write for let item of elements. I'm looping. I'm looping. Obviously, here every item dot add event listener in the loop low. We're adding this listener in this. What is the event? Click. We don't want to define any function right here itself. Function anonymous function we can write directly like this also. Inside the function you write event dot target dot remove it. Like this also we can write remove. Okay, now let us see whether this is working or not. I'm going to click this, remove the 3 1 and 5 and 2 is removed. We are not writing anywhere click event, we are not writing on click, no id, nothing, and we are able to remove the element by using this. Okay, this is a logic we have tried. Check it. So item, we are in the loop now. What is item? Every item is what? Object. Object dot add event listener. First item add event listener, second item add event, third item add event, fourth item, fifth item. For all the 5 items, event is added. So which item you are clicking, that item will be removed automatically. So this is way of adding events to an element in runtime. Chala important, very important. Okay, let's continue same in tomorrow with different examples. Okay, bye.